All right, Brent, thank you. Back in Vegas, it's Bracket Week presented by Kubota. And it's time for quarterfinal number 2 here on CBS Sports Network between San Jose State and Nevada. A look at the bracket, and a short time ago in a thriller, San Diego State survives against Colorado State. They await the winner of this one coming up right now. And welcome back to Vegas with Steve Lapis. I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll hear from AJ Ross coming up. They were just talking about it in the studio. This is a pivotal game for Nevada.
Yeah, I mean, they're just there on the bubble, either just in or just out, and losing a game to a San Jose State team that's had a great year, who's 96 in the net, is probably going to drop them too much. This game doesn't really help Nevada that much, but it could really hurt them. They need to get this one.
Could be a quad 2 loss if they don't get it done today. One of the big storylines for Nevada this year is the way Keenan Blackshear has played at the point.
Well, he's been terrific. Hunter McIntosh was supposed to be their point guard. He got hurt way back in October, and Keenan Blackshear has had to assume the duties. He's 6'6", 225, a strong, powerful point guard that can shoot threes a little bit, but what he can really do is get to the basket and the free throw line. And then Omari Moore for San Jose State, Player of the Year in the Mountain West Conference, a 6'6" point guard who does it all. He can get it. He can get an assist. He's great on defense, but he also can shoot three-point shots the way he relocates in this clip to knock the three out. They're going to need a big game from him today.
A spot in the semifinals is on the line. San Jose State and Nevada coming up next. Almost time for tip-off here between San Jose State and Nevada. And let's say hello once again to AJ Ross.
Andrew, Nevada head coach Steve Alford told us he spent the last 4 days making sure his team was in the right mindset for this Mountain West tournament. He said it's the difference between being the hunted and the hunter. And this Wolfpack Pack team found themselves being hunted for the first time at the end of this season. Mind you, Nevada hasn't made the NCAA tournament in 4 years. So this is a group of guys that are not used to being prey or having targets on their back. But Alford doubled down, saying this experience will be the best teacher and will really help this program going forward, guys.
AJ, he admitted they felt the pressure in those games against Wyoming and UNLV and thought they were a little too uptight in the last 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, they were cruising along, and then they lose at Wyoming, who's had a really tough year, and then they lose at home the last game of the year to UNLV in overtime. Both losses, not good losses. So here's a team that was probably a 10-11 seed that has now dropped themselves close to that last 4 in, first 4 out. So if Steve they can still get in if they lose this game. But if I'm Steve Alford, I want to win this game so I can sleep Saturday night.
You see the starting lineups brought to you by Kubota. San Jose State has used the same starting 5 in every game this year for Tim Miles, who is the Mountain West Coach of the Year. What a job he has done. Last year they went 1-17 in conference play. This year 10-8, and they were picked 10th in the preseason poll.
Well, how about this, Andrew? This one really got me. They have 9 18-plus win seasons since 1937. Now, my mother's 95. She was born in 27. So that tells you how we don't even see like 1937 come up. It comes up when you talk about San Jose State. What a great job Tim Miles has done.
And deservedly so. The Coach of the Year that was announced earlier this week. This is actually the first time San Jose State has ever played in the Mountain West quarterfinals. They have never won a Mountain West Conference tournament game. 0-8 all time in the first round. Most wins since the 80-81 season when they went 22-9. And looking for their first Mountain West Conference tournament victory today.
You know what? That's what I call taking a good job. Tim Miles is smart because you know what? He wins 19 games. They're going to build a statue of him.
Well, they've had a tough time with Nevada this year. His team lost 2 games to the Wolfpack. First game, he said, we, quote, no-showed. They lost 67-40. But won a couple of weeks ago in Nevada, a little bit closer, but Nevada won 66-51.
Yeah, I mean, they really got drilled in that home game. They lost by 27 at home. Like you said, better the second time around. Let's see what happens today.
Our officials, David Hall, D.G. Nelson, and Sean Lehigh. We're underway here in Vegas.
And one thing we're seeing right away, Trey Coleman starting on Omari Moore. Not surprising. Trey Coleman, one of the best defenders Nevada has on Player of the Year, Omari Coleman.
And he had that assignment in the first 2 games against San Jose State as well. 7 to shoot. Ibrahima Diallo is good. Transfer from Ohio State puts the Spartans on the board.
You know, more of a shot blocker. He averaged 8 and 7 last year. This year his number's down, but he's number 32 in the nation in blocked shots. That's what he does.
Baker inside, had it knocked away by Diallo. Diallo, the top shot blocker in the Mountain West this season, averaging just under 2 per game. Off a screen, Jared Lucas knocks it down.
And he was the newcomer of the year in the conference. 3rd-team All-League. This kid had a big NCAA tournament a few years ago for Oregon State when they went to the Elite 8.
Averaged 11 points per game. Here's the Player of the Year, Omari Moore, to a cutting Cardenas, and he scores.
You know, Tim Miles talks a lot about Cardenas and Moore, that those are the 2 guys that make this team go. But one of the things that San Jose State does unbelievably, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the country, plus 8 on the glass.
That's 6th best in the country. And splitting the D and missing the lay-in is Blackshear.
Nevada's had an unbelievable year when you consider losing Hunter McIntosh was huge, and Keenan Blackshear has stepped up, not a point guard, and has had an incredible year playing the point guard position.
2nd team All-Mountain West. That one too strong for Cardenas, and the other way comes Lucas. Williams, no. And the rebound is controlled by San Jose State. Spartans have won 3 in a row, including a win over Boise State, where they were plus 21 on the glass. Cardenas straightaway 3 is an air ball. 2nd on the team with 51 threes, but could not find the touch.
And one thing about this San Jose State team, they're going to play a very slow tempo, number 351 in tempo, so they're going to walk it up. They don't get fast breaks. They only average 6 points a game on fast breaks. They're going to play half court.
Darian Williams left alone and buries it.
Freshman of the year in the conference has been terrific, averaging 7.5 points, but more importantly, numbers 2 in the league in rebounding at 7.5.
First time Nevada has had the Mountain West Freshman of the Year. Corner 3, Sage Tolbert is good. 35% on the season from deep.
Yeah, transfer from Temple. I'll tell you, one thing, Tim Miles has filled out this roster good. And Tolbert and Viola are 2 guys that average 6 rebounds a game. They got 3 guys that can really rebound the ball.
Here's Baker. He was calling for it, but they couldn't get it to him. And a takeaway by the Spartans.
And you know, Baker has had a couple of really good games against Tim Miles' team.
Tolbert on the drive, out to Moore. Coleman right on him. You're going to see a lot of that today. Here's Moore, a little bit of space, fakes the 3. Now drives in and scores.
I love what Tim Miles told us. He didn't have a Division I, Division II, Division III, NAIA. He had no scholarship offers coming out of high school. It's pretty incredible because this kid might be a pro.
Coming off a career-high 33 in the regular season finale against Air Force, a game San Jose State trailed by 20 in the second half and came back to win. Baker for 3. Now, one guy that's really circled on that San Jose State scouting report is Baker. He's had big games against the Spartans, and Tim Miles told us he's determined to make sure that does not happen again. Anderson's 3 no good, and the rebound to Baker.
Well, one of the bizarre stats in this game is that San Jose State's one of the best teams in the league at scoring in the paint. Nevada, one of the worst. But in the 2 games that Nevada won, they outscored San Jose State in the paint, both games.
Lucas launches. Rebound to Baker. Williams off glass, too strong, the tip, no, and Diallo grabs it in the corner. Nevada is opened up by missing 6 of their first 8 shots. Moore. Moore high off the glass, no. Diallo offensive board, lost it. Lucas 1-on-2. And he'll pull it up. Now Blackshear cutting and scoring.
That's a big, strong kid playing the point guard spot, and that was a great finish like we saw in that opening clip in our opener.
Blackshear averaging a career-high 14 points per game this year.
He's got a tough guy on him in Trey Coleman.
Tolbert, not this time. Coleman for 3. For the second straight game, not a lot of love for the under-16 media timeout.
No.
6 minutes in, still no fouls. Five players at the scorer's table set to check in next whistle. The lob, Tolbert down low, goes up, missed it. Rebound Williams.
I thought that pass was for Diallo.
Williams dribbles in calmly, and there is a foul, and there is a whistle, and there's a timeout. Back and forth start. The Spartans have a 2-point lead. You are watching Bracket Week, presented by Kubota. 9-7 San Jose State in front. And today our Jerry Palm has Nevada in as an 11 seed, but last week has been a little dicey for Steve Alford and the Pack.
Well, this brings me back to my teaching days of math in high school, where we could draw a line on our graph here and show where it's going. So now the question is, are they going here or are they going back up again? Let's see.
Looks like my GPA from freshman year to senior year. This would help Nevada going forward, some of the bid stealers out there.
Yeah, I mean, FAU, obviously, they're a team that's going to be considered for that large. Rutgers, I think it's too late. I think they're already in now that they beat Michigan. They have 5 quad 1 wins. They're certainly going to root against North Carolina and Oklahoma State, that's for sure.
Steve Alford telling us yesterday he thinks his resume looks good. 4 quad 1 wins and the net score of 36, very high as well.
Good strength of schedule. Yeah, they have a good resume, and that's why I said right now, if they lose this game, they could be the last team in or the first team out. They are right there.
Jerry Palm today has 4 Mountain West teams in the tournament, including Utah State as one of the last ones in, playing in Dayton.
Well, the Mountain West had an incredible year. The top 5 league, I mean, they were ranked higher than the ACC, the ACC and the Pac-12. 2 considered power conference leagues, they were ranked ahead of them.
Hunter McIntosh was on the floor for Nevada, playing in just his 5th game of the year, and a foul is called. Here's a look at those resumes and Jerry Palm's projection at the bottom. Utah State playing later tonight on CBS Sports Network. They'll take on New Mexico. Lucas turnaround, and the rebound to Cardenas.
They got to close quick on Gerner because he's taking 190 shots, 140 of them have been threes.
Inside, getting it done is Viola.
I tell you, I really like this kid.
Transfer from Fresno State in his first year with the Spartans.
I mean, he's averaging 7.5 and 6 coming off the bench. He's been very good, and considering he didn't do anything at Fresno State.
And there's a steal. Is that you, Tolbert? A major league jam for Sage Tolbert.
Right now, San Jose State looks like the aggressors, and they look like they're the team that's more engaged at the moment. Little tight this Nevada team looks to me right now, like Steve Alford said. I like this kid. He's going to be a good player.
Davidson with the turnaround, the redshirt freshman.
Yeah, I like him. He's going to be really good. 7 points and 4 rebounds off the bench.
Spartans by 2. Cardenas, good dribbling out back out to Moore. Moore on the drive, shot clock at 3, and a travel is called. Takes us to a timeout. San Jose State looking for its 20th win of the year. And in the house, Spartans by 2. A moment ago, A.J. Ross with Steve Alford.
That's right, Coach Alford. You were talking about this team playing tight down the stretch of the regular season. What do you think about the ball movement and the looks you're getting?
I think we're doing pretty good. We just got to keep guarding, keep moving the ball. We've taken a couple of tough ones, but we just got to settle in here.
And as far as defense, you mentioned Omari Moore containing him. What are your thoughts so far as how he's done
We're doing a good job on him so far. It's been good.
Thank you, Coach.
I don't think he was real happy.
No.
And I think AJ asked him a great question, because to me, they look a little tight.
Which is what he said they were the last 2 games when they lost at Wyoming and against UNLV.
And that's why it was a great question by AJ.
McIntosh thought about a 3. Trey Pettigrew on the floor for Nevada. Foster couldn't handle it.
I got to be honest with you, this San Jose State defense is really engaged. That was a great defensive set by them. They had to help, recover. They were on a string on that last possession.
3rd turnover by the Wolfpack. Moore straightaway 3. And a good box out by Blackshear for the rebound. Pettigrew? No. Cardenas. To Viola down low. Couldn't get a handle on it. And it'll go out of bounds and stay with the Spartans. Well, CBS Sports celebrates Women's History Month, recognizing the outstanding contributions women and girls have made on and off the field of play. Viola to Tolbert and a foul inside.
You know, Tolbert didn't stand around. When Viola had the ball, he made a nice cut, and Viola was able to find him.
Hunter McIntosh commits the foul. Tolbert in his first season with San Jose State after previous stops at Southeast Missouri State and Temple.
You know, you have to give Steve Alford a lot of credit for them to be in the position where they have a probable chance to get in the NCAA tournament without Hunter McIntosh, who was a great player at Elon. Guys that had 87 threes last year. He could shoot, he could do everything. And not having him this year, and not really having a point guard, and having somebody else have to step up into the spot like Keenan Blackshear did, really unbelievable.
McIntosh had knee surgery in October, expected to be out for the year, but worked hard to get back. This is his 5th game, and Steve Alford said, look, it's not easy to get McIntosh into a rhythm, but we're going to try and give him a shot in this game today, and he's out there right now.
And you know, you're always taking a chance with your chemistry when you throw somebody back into the mix like that.
And a 3-second call against Nevada.
You know, because it changes a lot of things, whereas Keenan Blackshear was the 40-minute-a-game point guard. Now he's off the ball a little bit. It just changes things.
They're tough to tinker this time of year.
Yeah.
But so much promise for McIntosh that Alford wants to give him a shot. And Cardenas is fouled. That's going to go on Trey Pettigrew, the freshman from Chicago. "22 wins for Steve Alford this year, which is his most in his time at Nevada. This is his 4th season. Won a couple of Mountain West tournament titles with New Mexico in 2012 and 2013. Here's Coroner. His 3 is way off.
Good move.
McIntosh, no.
Wow, he made a great move, and he just wasn't able to finish it.
Here's Moore, left alone for 3. Missed it. And Pettigrew tracks it down in the corner. Coleman draws contact, and he'll go to the line. Well, tomorrow, 5 Eastern, get ready for some action as bracket week continues from Cleveland. Playing in the first Mack semifinal, it's Toledo, the top seed, against Ohio. And Kent State will also be in the semis. That's tomorrow night on CBS Sports Network. Substitutions here for both sides. Diallo back on the floor for San Jose State. Nevada has won 5 straight games against San Jose State, including 2 this season. As Tim Miles told us, it's not a good matchup for us, but we had all week to prepare, and he was going to try to do some different things today, and so far, it's working out all right.
Yeah, I mean, he was really worried about Will Baker because, as I said earlier, they got beat in the paint, and that's usually what San Jose State does to other teams. But for some reason, Nevada was able to flip that script on them.
Moore with the left hand, no, and Moore a little bit off to start this one. He's just 1 for 6. Blackshear cuts with the right hand, is fouled. Well, that is what Nevada does so well. Their identity has been a team that gets to the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, what a great cut there. See, that time, Moore turned his head and lost sight of his man. No, I'm sorry, it was Tolbert, lost sight of Keenan Blackshear, and that's why he was able to cut and be open.
That's the 2nd foul on Diallo, so a big one there as Blackshear knocks in the free throw, and Nevada has begun 5 of 5 from the line. They just put Viola in as Diallo comes out.
And you can see, though, why they make 17 free throws a game. They attack the basket.
Cardenas for 3. And Baker goes up high for the board. It's Blackshear racing the other way, lost a handle on it, and turns it over. And slow to get up, 5 on 4 the other way. Blackshear is hobbling back on defense. Tolbert gets through for 2.
Yeah, Blackshear just let him go that time.
Blackshear was limping a little bit getting back. Appears to be okay, trying to shake it off. Seven and a half to go in the first. Lucas spinning out to Williams with 2 on the shot clock. Williams high arcing rainbows nowhere close.
San Jose State defense in the half court has been really, really good. Nevada's got to start to push this thing up a little bit because in the half court, not getting much.
Nevada without a field goal in the last 4.5 minutes. They're shooting just 27%. Moore inside, and this one will go. Second bucket for Moore.
Tough finish there.
There's the drought for the Wolfpack. Looking for some offense here, down by 4. Baker's calling for it. Viola with good defense. Here's Williams. Air ball.
You know, neither one of these teams uses the 3 a lot. They each make about 7 a game. Good pass.
Anderson to finish.
They need a timeout.
We're in a break zone, but Steve Alford is going to let him go. And now he changed his mind and calls timeout. A 6-0 run for San Jose State. So the Wolfpack ice cold to begin this one in Vegas. Trey Anderson the jam, and the Spartans are up by 6. You're watching Bracket Week presented by Kubota. San Jose State up by 6, and a moment ago, AJ with Tim Miles.
Coach Miles, your team forced 4 turnovers, held Nevada to a 4-minute drought. What do you think about the tone they're setting early in this one?
Yeah, we're better. We're getting kills, 3 stops in a row. I think our offensive, when we can get Omari on track, I think our offense is better, but the other guys are really doing great. Sage, Trey Anderson, just got to stay with the defense, man. We got to make it difficult for them. They've killed us in the paint in other games. We've got to be able to be good down here.
You mentioned the middle ball screen and the options you get off of that. What have you thought about those looks so far?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I think, once we kind of go, we practice speed to game speed, 2 different things. I think we're starting to settle in.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, his defense really has been the story of this game so far, and he said it as we talked about. His team got killed in the paint by this team, by Nevada, in 2 games. And that's not usually the way they are. So their defense has been really good, not allowing dribble penetration in this game.
Nevada is just 1 for its last 7. Looking for some offense here out of the timeout.
They're posting up Blackshear. They stole it.
Anderson takes it away. 6 first-half turnovers for the Pack.
I mean, they look a little tight to me, Andrew. You know what I mean? They're 4 for 16. They've got 6 turnovers. They're just not playing well right now, Nevada. They need a spark. Something's got to give them a spark.
Oh, there's a spark for you, but on the other side, it's Tolbert with the jam.
Oh, the reverse lob jam. How about he's got 10 points? He averages 8.
Sage Tolbert having a day so far. San Jose State up by 8.
Well, I didn't know you watch on tape, it's one thing. I didn't know he was that athletic.
Lucas turnaround, gets the roll, and a big bucket for Nevada as they try to get back on track.
You know, he's a very experienced guy. He's played a lot of basketball. He's played in some big games. They need him to kind of get this thing going.
He had 23 last time out in the overtime loss against UNLV. Viola defended by Davidson. Great feed! Tolbert's got a dozen!
That's his second great pass that he's thrown to Sage Tolbert.
Tolbert's career high is 25. He's got 12 in the first 15.5 minutes here.
And how about Viola only has 17 assists on the season? He's got 2 in the first half.
With the rejection into the 3rd row. Let's see who's reaching new heights, brought to you by Werner Ladder. It's Tolbert.
Well, you take a look here, great drive. Omari Moore draws the help, and Sage Tolbert. 2 dunks in a row. 1 reverse, and 1 with a straight pump.
3 dunks in the first half for Tolbert. Max here had to put it up. Davidson the offensive board. Now Lucas will reset. 4 minutes to go in the first. Lucas left alone, deep three. Davidson another offensive rebound. And a foul is called on Trey Anderson. Takes us to a timeout. Tim Miles and the Spartans still feeling good in the first half. Thanks to the Sage Tolbert getting it done for San Jose State. Back in Vegas and coming up on AT&T at the half, Brent Stover, Shelvin Mack, Matt Norlander, Gary Parrish. They'll get you caught up in all the conference tournaments and latest news from around the country. It's coming up on AT&T at the half, and some of the latest news includes some coaching changes. Patrick Ewing just let go at Georgetown, and yesterday was Jim Boeheim's final game as Syracuse head coach, a man you went up against many times when you were at Villanova, and certainly the end of a long era at the Cuse.
You know, 47 years. I was telling people that there are a couple of records that I think are unbreakable, like Cal Ripken's 2,000-some games. Cy Young has won like 500 games as a pitcher. And 47 years as a head coach of the same school, just as unbreakable as those two are.
National champs in 2003. Viola had it tipped away. How about Nick Davidson? He's been the best player on the floor for Nevada in the first half.
Absolutely.
And then a foul is committed with 3:33 to go. Viola with his first.
I can't even imagine 47 years in the same place, let alone coaching college basketball at the same school. An amazing coach.
An amazing run. Another foul is called. And that's going to be the 7th against San Jose State. So that'll be a 1-and-1 for Nevada. That's a team you don't want to send to the line. Nevada is 78% from the free throw line this year, which is 6th best in the country.
Well, that's been a big part of what they do. When you score 72 a game and you get 17 from the free throw line, that's a big number.
Lucas makes the front end. 2nd best in the Mountain West this year, shooting 86% from the line. Previous 2 years, he led the Pac-12 in free throw percentage.
I mean, they only have 5 baskets the entire half. The rest have been foul shots.
Yeah, 7 out of 8 from the line. In the corner, the 3 is there for Goriner.
That, you know what he's going to do. You can't leave him. I said it before. He's taken 187 shots coming into this game. 145 of them have been three-pointers.
Career high 6 threes in the game at Utah State. Davidson looking to answer, and he cannot. Nevada is 1 of 9 from deep in the first half. San Jose State not much better at 2 for 10.
And San Jose State very comfortable playing in the half court.
Oh, what a feed, more to Viola.
Yeah, I mean, Nevada is really struggling on both ends of the floor.
They look flat.
They're very flat. They look like a team that's hoping for something good, not looking to make something good happen. That's a foul. Boy.
Davidson draws the double. Into the corner it goes, and that 3 is there. That's a big shot for Tyler Powell, the Seton Hall transfer.
And you know, how about the pass from Davidson?
Davidson has been a big key for Nevada. Powell had been scoreless in his previous 4 games combined.
Play Davidson.
Tolbert.
Travel.
And there's a foul called first. They're going to get Tolbert. Tim Miles does not agree.
Yeah, because it's another 1-and-1 for a guy who doesn't miss.
We met with Coach Miles on Zoom yesterday afternoon. It was right after they had finished practicing, and he still had so much energy and adrenaline was coming across the screen on Zoom.
He was unbelievable. Now, you have to understand this, that we talked about it. When he went to Colorado State before he was at Nebraska, they didn't win a game in the Mountain West of the conference. He ends up bringing that team all the way to first place in the conference. He goes to Nebraska. He did a good job in Nebraska. Let's face it, that's a tough job in a tough league. Now he's back here doing miracles, doing things they haven't done since like 1937, which is ridiculous. And you know what? He's one of the more pleasant coaches that you could possibly do. Good pass and a good finish by Viola.
We've seen this movie a lot. More to Viola.
The penetration in the lane has led to a lot of layups and dunks.
Coleman left alone, doesn't shoot it. Blackshear 3. Yes. And Blackshear immediately pointed at Coleman and said, shoot it.
Yeah, I mean, he did not want to shoot that ball. That tells you something right there. You can't be more open than that.
San Jose State dominating points in the paint, 22-6. More from the outside, it's not there, and a 1 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock, so Nevada will hold for 1.
Yeah, and that's interesting, Andrew, because that's what they normally do, but they didn't do it against Nevada in 2 games. Hey, if they get out of here down 5 or down 4, they'll have done something.
8 seconds left. Lucas, turnaround, jumper, yes! And a big finish to the half for Nevada. San Jose State led by as many as 11, but they go into the locker room up by 5. 5 consecutive points to close out the first half for the Wolfpack. And AJ's with Tim Miles.
That's right, Coach Miles. Sage Tolbert having a day, 12 points, those back-to-back dunks. How much of a spark has he given your team on both ends of the floor, Coach?
Every Batman needs a Robin. Like we talked about, not getting Omari quite going. Sage has been outstanding. You can see he practiced really good the 2 days leading into this, and it's affecting his play here. He looks like a senior, playing in a way that we want to play if we want to advance.
Your defense dominated most of that first half. Nevada trying to inch their way back. How do you keep that aggression going forward?
Yeah, they're good. You know, they've got a lot of weapons. They've got a lot of different guys that can hurt you. Lucas kind of hurt us late. We just got to keep digging in, keep staying aggressive, and hang in there.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
AJ, thank you. That's the end of the first half with San Jose State leading 31-26. Brent Stover and the crew in our New York studio coming up on AT&T at the half.
College basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Kubota. Together we do more. By AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure. And by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Back in Vegas, beautiful day, and a good start here for San Jose State. They lead by 5 at the break. And courtside again with Steve Lapis, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll hear from A.J. Ross coming up. Why was San Jose State so effective in the paint in the first half?
Because that's what they do, Andrew, but they really didn't do it in the 2 games that they played Nevada this year. They got killed in the paint. So this is kind of how they play all the time. They've been able to get in the lane with drives. They've also finished with a number of dunks. 22-6 in the paint. That's about as dominant as you could possibly be. Amari Moore getting in the lane, creating some things. He has 6 assists, so that's obviously been a big part of those paint points.
Our first half stats powered by Fast Twitch, an energy drink from Gatorade. There you see the points in the paint highlighted. And how about that first half from Sage Tolbert? A dozen for San Jose State.
But you know what, Andrew? That last couple of minutes of the first half could help Nevada.
Let's see what Steve Alford had to say. AJ had a chance to chat with him.
Yeah, I did, and Coach Alford actually pointed out just what you did as far as those points in the paint. He said that's just not who we are, especially shooting 32% from the field. He also noted on the other end of the floor, they're guarding the action pretty well, but he wants to see some more physicality from his guys that'll hopefully lead to some transition points and a spark on offense.
All right, AJ, thank you. Nevada 7 times this year when trailing at the half has come back to win.
Well, they ran into Will Baker out of halftime. That's what Steve Alford wanted there, and a good double down by Tim Miles' team, and they got the held ball, and it's their possession.
And Tim Miles just made the first down sign like an NFL official would after the tie-up, but the possession arrow favored his team. He's ditched the vest. He's ready to roll in the second half, and so is Amari Moore.
And that's what he's done. You know, he's kind of been living in that lane the whole game. You know, 6 assists, we said. Number of them led to layups and dunks. Now he gets a layup to start the second half.
Lucas forces one up, and the rebound is grabbed by Tolbert.
And you're not getting anything on the offensive glass. The one place they are doing a good job is that San Jose State, one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country, only has 1 offensive rebound in this game.
Diallo did not play much in the first half because of foul trouble. He's on the floor to start the second. 8 on the shot clock. Diallo sets the screen. Cardenas with 3, puts one up. Off the front of the rim, tip to the corner. Cardenas has it.
They have a lot of long possessions, as we talked about. Number 350 in tempo.
Diallo, he doesn't go. Did everything right but finish. Blackshear to Coleman, corner 3. Williams cleans it up down low. 7 points for Darian Williams. Cardenas for 3. Yes!
Yeah, they went under the screen, and you know he's a kid that can make those. I don't know if going under the screen there is the right thing to do.
Each team with 3 3-pointers in this game. Baker couldn't find the touch.
Probably needed the glass there.
Tolbert had the hot hand in the first, and it continues here in the second.
He just jumps over people. That time, Darian Williams got jumped over.
And the lead is up to 10 for San Jose State.
Just the body language by Nevada, not great.
Blackshear, good feed. Baker is fouled.
Oh, that was a bailout. I didn't think he got fouled there.
Time for a look at our Reese's player profile. It is Amari Moore, the Mountain West Player of the Year, leads the team in points and assists. And for more on Moore, here's AJ Ross.
Yeah, Andrew, you heard Coach Miles compare Amari Moore to Batman right before halftime. And he said actually he was a low-confidence kid when they got him. He went through last year and was an honorable mention in the Mountain West, and he had a chance to get some high majors looking at him. But Miles told him, don't hire an agent. I'll be your agent during the offseason. He had 5 NBA workouts, guys. And he was told he needs to be more of a high-usage guard. His team needs to win more. And both those things have completely changed for Moore and this team this year, guys.
AJ, it would have been very easy for Amari Moore to transfer to a higher level, but he wanted to stay at San Jose State, wanted to help build something here, and he recently said his decision is paying off. It's been rewarding to see the direction the program is moving in.
And that always makes a coach feel good, that the things that you talked about are coming to fruition. He's the Mountain West Player of the Year. This team has got on the verge of winning 20 games possibly. Just everything that he talked about. Now we're seeing Nevada. They do this. They're playing a 1-3-1 zone. I think it was a good time to change up.
See if it lights a spark under them defensively. Moore for 3. And the rebound is there for Blackshear. Blackshear, end to end.
He should have shot that. He was deep in the paint. He should have tried to take more there, I think.
Davidson draws the double and turns it over. Gardenias up ahead to Moore. Blackshear's back. Moore! Counted and one!
I tell you, the double teams in the low post have really hurt Nevada in this game. That's where that turnover started, an aggressive double team on Nick Davidson. They make the steal, and Moore with a nice finish with the left.
Moore was pretty quiet in that first half. 2 of 8 for just 4 points. But he already has 4 points here in the second half, less than 4 minutes in.
I like that.
Foul.
That's what he should have done last time he caught the ball down there.
And Blackshear still down. The Orlando native in his second season with Nevada. And now he's up. You can see he hit the deck hard.
Yeah.
Younger brother of Kerry Blackshear, who played for Florida and Virginia Tech. 2 game-winning shots this season for Blackshear against Boise State and at New Mexico. Diallo comes out with his 3rd foul.
Well, that first possession of 1-3-1 was okay. You got to try and make splits against this defense. Go right in there where there's 2 guys and split them.
Moore on the attack. Moore, no, gets it back. Trying to go back up. And it's not there. Davidson clears.
I like what he just did on that possession, trying to split, but sometimes you got to just kick it.
Davidson, yes. Nevada within 7.
Putting this defense in may have turned the tide a little bit for the Wolfpack. And the corners are usually open for threes against this defense.
Moore the lob, and Tolbert again. His 4th dunk of the day.
And you're susceptible to the weak side for that lob against a 1-3-1 defense. They fell asleep that time, Nevada.
Davidson's fouled, and that's before the shot. Davidson takes a bump. Good one here in Vegas.
Well, throw it up in the air. Sage Tolbert. He'll figure it out. 42-33, San Jose State.
You're watching Bracket Week, presented by Kubota. Back in Vegas, San Jose State leads Nevada 42-33. A pivotal game for Nevada. As you look at our Jerry Palm updating his bracketology earlier today, he slid Rutgers into his last 4 in and took Michigan out. You see Utah State there. And you would think that if Nevada loses this game and Utah State beats New Mexico coming up, that at the very least you'd see Nevada slip to the last 4 in, maybe beyond that.
Yeah, I mean, let's understand this. I know Utah State and Nevada are in the same league, but Utah State's probably rooting for Nevada to lose this game. I mean, let's face it. I mean, I would be.
Getting closer to Selection Sunday coming up on CBS. Out of the timeout, it's Lucas who drains it.
Boy, he knows how to come off a down screen, ready to shoot the ball. He rose up on that one, and they changed back to their man-to-man. I don't know, that 1-3-1 was pretty good.
Lucas in double figures with 10.
I probably would have kept it for another possession, see what happens.
Anderson over to Moore, 4 to shoot. Moore drives with the right hand, yes.
They had a bad switch. They had Davidson on Amari Moore. That's a tough matchup.
Moore has scored at least 10 points in every Mountain West game this year, including today. Coleman's three, no. Williams the rebound, trying to go back up, rejected, out of bounds to Nevada. Homecoming of sorts for Williams, who is a Sacramento native, but played his high school ball at Bishop Gorman here in Vegas. Was the Nevada Player of the Year last season. Lucas gets to the hoop and is fouled.
Jared Lucas really knows how to score. He curls into the lane, gets fouled.
Third foul on Trey Anderson. Mountain West newcomer of the year, Jared Lucas, transfer from Oregon State. Anderson will come out with those three, and Coroner is in.
You know,
44-37.
One of the big problems in this game for Nevada is that San Jose State only has 3 turnovers in the game, so they're not getting anything easy like runouts.
Cardenas offensive foul is called.
Just when I said they only had 3 turnovers.
Second foul on Cardenas.
That was a little bit of a good act by Jared Lucas. That's a good act.
It worked. McIntosh is out there for Nevada. Nearly turns it over. Good catch by Williams. They've been going to Lucas a lot. Lucas here, feeling it.
That's what they need. Somebody to take charge and bring everybody with him.
A little life for the Wolfpack. Creeping back within 5. Viola inside. And a foul. It's on the freshman Darian Williams. Cardenas sends it back out to Moore. Guarded by the freshman Williams. 8 to shoot. Moore looks for Tolbert, finds him, missed it, and Davidson rips it away.
And Davidson did a good job defending that cut. Jared Lucas and Davidson have been the 2 best players for Nevada.
Davidson for 3. Yes! Nick Davidson!
He reminds me, I know he's a freshman, of Nick Fazekas, who was a great player for Nevada probably 10, 12 years ago. That's what that kid reminds me of.
7-0 run for the Wolfpack. And a foul is called on the drive by Amari Moore.
This kid can shoot. He's tough inside. He's already got 4 rebounds in this game. He's thrown a couple of really good passes, a freshman.
His family has deep ties to Nevada. His father, Kurt, played center for the Wolfpack, and his mother, Kelly, played volleyball at Nevada. Moore. Gorenher nearly turned it over. Now 5 to shoot. Cardenas with 3 to shoot. And the rebound to McIntosh.
That was a lively defensive set for Nevada there.
Williams hobbles down the other way for the Wolfpack. Davidson ties the game.
I think Tim Miles can use a timeout. I know he's in the other 12. All of a sudden, you can see the life in the defense.
9-0 run. San Jose State without a point for 3 minutes, and that streak continues. Viola with the left hand. Ends it.
Another guy I like. 7 minutes a game at Fresno State last year.
8 points, 3 rebounds for Viola today. Lucas. Oh, great job to create some space.
Lucas and Davidson getting a lot done.
Lucas has 16. That's what he averages this year. 5th best in the league. Foreigner for 3. Way off. McIntosh the rebound.
Not a good shot.
Has a chance to take the lead.
And this is really time for Amari Moore to start asserting himself on the offensive end a little bit.
Lucas for 3. Davidson the offensive board, and a foul is called. Viola commits the foul, but the momentum is on Nevada's side right now. Nick Davidson, have a day, young man. We are tied at 46.
College basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Werner, the official ladder of NCAA March Madness. Reach new heights.
Welcome back to Las Vegas. We got a good one again, just like the first quarterfinal. San Jose State and Nevada tied at 46. Time now to take a look at the performance of the game. It is fueled by Gatorade.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look here at what Jared Lucas has done in this game. He knows how to come off a screen, ready to shoot the ball. He can go off the dribble. He can make threes. And he's the guy that's making it happen. He's taking the reins of this team. And that's what these guys needed, you know, because nobody was doing it. And these guys kind of had a glassy look in their eyes. But all of a sudden, one guy takes the reins, Jared Lucas, other guys are following. And I give Nick Davison, he's given them a lift also, 9.7 rebounds. And he's out of the game now.
McIntosh for 3. And the rebound is grabbed by San Jose State and Garrett Anderson. Lucas on Moore. Moore to the hoop. Yes, off glass.
That's what the player of the year needed to do. They needed a basket there, and he's got to look to take control of the game for his team on the offensive end.
He's got a dozen. Blackshear out to Coleman, left alone, doesn't shoot the 3 again, drives in and lost it. We saw that in the first half as well.
Yeah, very hesitant, Trey Coleman.
Bad pass by Cardenas, and he knows it.
Trey Coleman on the drive. Looked like a good block to me.
Coleman just 2 points, both at the line. He's 0 for 5.
And he does not look like he wants to shoot it. They shouldn't guard him. That's Omari Moore's on him, and he's really off of it. Trey Anderson is way off of it.
Lucas for 3, yes! Nevada on top by 1.
They got to start playing him a little differently now. Maybe deny him the ball.
First lead since it was 5-4.
But he's the only guy who even wants to shoot it for Nevada right now.
Moore with the shot clock winding down. Looking for an opening. Step back 3. Off the front of the rim, and McIntosh is there. Nevada has done a good job on the glass in this one. They are +9. Remember, on the season, San Jose State is +8, which is 6th best in the country. Extra pass, here's Coleman, and he hits it! His first field goal of the game.
He didn't want to shoot.
Inside 8 minutes to go. That pass again by Cardenas. They get away with it. Anderson for three. There's the answer.
They needed that one. And, you know, now they have Garrett Anderson in the game, and they have him in there specifically to guard Jared Lucas.
High percentage. Anderson is San Jose State's top three-point shooter at 38%. That three cuts the deficit down to 1.
I guess they have Garrett Anderson in for his defense. Well, he's going to get tested.
Here's Lucas. Anderson still on him. 2 to shoot. Lucas throws it up, and a foul is called as the shot clock was expiring, and Tim Miles is furious. Walking on the court and hot. Foul goes on Garrett Anderson, but Jared Lucas leading the Wolfpack. Lucas with 19 for Nevada. Welcome back. We head to Texas for more conference tournament basketball tomorrow. It's the CUSA semis beginning at 12:30 Eastern with FAU, the top seed. What a year it's been for FAU. As you see their tournament resume, Jerry Palm has them as a 10 seed, and really those are the types of games that teams like Nevada are keeping an eye on. They want FAU to win their conference tournament. They don't want a bid stealer out there.
Either that or lose early to somebody who's not that good, because that could knock them out because they don't have that many quad 1 wins because of the league they play in. But yes, they would rather than just win it and not have to worry about them.
Tim Miles during that timeout was letting the referees know how he's felt this game has gone. Very animated during the timeout. His team is down by 3.
Well, you know, a coach is never happy when he's got 7 fouls against him and 3 for the opponent.
And in the first half, it was 8 for San Jose State and 2 for Nevada. And 1! Big time play by Omari Moore.
Boy, if this kid goes right, he's really tough. He's going right this whole game. You got to make him go left a little bit because he finishes so well going in that direction. Long, athletic.
Completes the three-point play. And Omari Moore.
I'm a little surprised Davidson's not in the game, to be honest with you. Will Baker has struggled this entire game.
Lucas.
Lucas wants it every time.
McIntosh baseline. Cardenas is there trying to close him out. McIntosh turnaround, no. And Viola with the rebound. 5 on 4 the other way. Williams hustles back. Davidson hops off the bench, let the check in.
You got to make this kid go left.
3 for Anderson is way off. He was looking for a call. Approaching 6 minutes to go. McIntosh for 3. And a big rebound by Trey Coleman. Lucas, deep 3. Yes! Oh, Jared Lucas! And a timeout on the floor. Nevada back up by 3. You are watching Bracket Week presented by Kubota. Back at the Mountain West Tournament. And a great day already. San Diego State surviving against Colorado State. We got a good one now. And then coming up next at 9 Eastern, it's Boise State against UNLV. And you always see the next teams arriving for their game. How about the next producer arriving for the game? That's Ken Mack on the left. Emmy Award winning Ken Mack. He's here. Hey, you don't get a shot of Leon Rice coming in. You get Ken Mack and our director, Mike Arnold. So that's what you get instead of Boise State's arrival. Oh, boy. March is here. And And Steve Alford is hoping March extends into the NCAA tournament.
Well, that's why this game is so big, because if they play San Diego State tomorrow and lose, it's not going to hurt them. And that's why this game here is so big. But Jared Lucas, they're riding his shoulders now. If I am Tim Miles, I am face guarding Jared Lucas. I am not helping. I'm not doing anything off of him at all.
Let's go over to AJ.
Well, guys, I can tell you Tim Miles was saying the same mantra over and over again during that last timeout. We are stronger together. We are stronger together. He's encouraging his guys to keep being aggressive, even though those fouls haven't necessarily gone the way Miles thinks they should have. He says keep going, being aggressive going into the paint, guys.
And on cue, Omari Moore now has 14 in the second half to tie it up.
I would be face guarding Jared Lucas right now. You cannot let this guy touch the ball. He's just feeling it too much.
Blackshear. Yes.
Good finish there by Blackshear. All of a sudden, San Jose State's having trouble stopping these guys.
5 minutes to go. Seven to shoot. Cardenas. Into the corner it goes. Tolbert thought about a three. Drives in, has to put one up. He does, and gets the roll.
He's just so athletic. He jumps over everybody.
18 for Tolbert. Blackshear cuts. Back out Coleman. Coleman. And a foul is called, and Tim Miles is pacing down the San Jose State bench. And that's a big foul on Trey Anderson. That's number 4 against the junior. So Gorner is going to come back in for Anderson, and it's a 1-and-1 for Trey Coleman at the line.
Yeah, Anderson doesn't have to go out for a long time, but probably a minute.
Coleman 1 of 7 from the floor today and misses the front end. 59-59. San Jose State looking for its first ever Mountain West Conference tournament victory. They're 0-8 all time. Moore in the paint. Rejected. It was Coleman. Lucas up ahead to Blackshear. Blackshear all the way. Nevada back in front.
Really good defense by Trey Coleman down the other end.
And a foul as Viola goes to the ground and grabs his right knee.
It looked like they banged knees.
Viola in some pain, now up on his feet. Good sportsmanship there by Williams and Blackshear. It was Blackshear who commits his third. Timeout on the floor. Second game here in Vegas. And just like the first, coming right down to the wire on CBS Sports Network. We're back with a look at our game reset. Nevada is up by 2 on San Jose State. As we welcome you back courtside, Steve Lapis, Andrew Catalan. We just asked our bracketologist, Jerry Palm, would you still have Nevada in the field if they lose this game? His answer is yes, but as you said earlier, I don't think Steve Alford would sleep very well the next few days.
Yeah, that would all be great, and Jerry's unbelievable at doing this, but he's not the selection committee.
Yeah.
So it's a good sign, but he will not sleep on Saturday night if they don't win this game.
Trying to avoid a third consecutive loss, and those losses would be at Wyoming, against UNLV, and then San Jose State. Trying to hold on up by 2, 3:20 to play. Anderson for 3.
Come on, Jerry!
Offensive rebound and the putback by Cardenas.
Smallest guy on the floor.
Tied at 61. Davidson in the paint, turnaround, no good, and Viola with the rebound. 6 rebounds for Viola to go along with 8 points. There's Coleman right on Moore. Moore over to Cardenas. Catch and shoot 3. Won't go. And the rebound is grabbed by Blackshear. Racing up ahead. Moore is back. Blackshear rejected by Cardenas.
Blackshear looks like he's going to be able to take this coach to coach. Moore cuts him off.
Nevada calls timeout with 2:23 to play. Here's a look at our bracket in the Mountain West. San Diego State awaits the winner of this one tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern on CBS Sports Network. It's one of those nail-biting days in March. Who's going to come away? 61-61. Blackshear to inbound. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining.
Amari Moore's been guarding Lucas for a few possessions.
Davidson to a cutting Blackshear in the paint. Back to Davidson and rejected. And a foul is called.
Oh, wow.
Tim Miles down on his knees. Can't believe it.
I thought Blackshear made one pass too many. He probably could have shot that. Yeah, he got it on the body.
Tolbert commits his 3rd foul as Davidson knocks in the free throw. Ten points, 7 rebounds from Nick Davidson tonight. Makes them both.
Yeah, he has made it so that Will Baker's been on the bench.
Here's Moore. In the corner, Anderson works it to Cardenas.
They need to let this guy work a little bit now.
Moore, baseline. Oh, man, you blink your eye and he scores.
You gotta let him work. Player of the year.
20 for Amari Moore. It's the 13th time this year he scored at least 20 points in a game. Blackshear quickly the other way. No. And the rebound is grabbed by Anderson, and a foul is called.
Wow.
That's going to go against Nevada.
Well, no, not shooting yet, though.
Nick Davidson commits the foul. And that is team foul number 6.
Now, ever since that long jumper that Jared Lucas made a while ago, he hasn't really taken a shot in a long time.
Amari Moore, a big reason for that. 63-63.
Yeah, you got to get it in his hands. He's so good with the ball. He'll make the pass if it's there.
Cardenas for 3.
I didn't like that one.
Blackshear the rebound as we approach 1 minute to play.
They had a lot of time to get a better one than that. Let's see if they can get Lucas open. Oh,
Blackshear, offensive foul.
That's a good call.
Tolbert draws the charge, and that's the 4th on Keenan Blackshear.
That's a charge. And this is the perfect time to go 2 for 1. If you can get a shot off in the first 16 seconds, you'll get the last shot of the game. You've got plenty of time to get a good one in 16 seconds. A lot of college guys don't do it. It's a good time if you're going to go 2 for 1. Perfect time, actually. Doesn't look like they're looking that way.
They do not. Moore on the drive, left hand finish.
Well, they're going to get the last shot.
They are.
They did a 2 for
7-second difference.
I don't know if that was the goal, but that's the result.
And Tim Miles is fired up. Nevada timeout. Spartans up by 2. It's a Nevada timeout. They have one remaining. San Jose State has two with 33 seconds on the clock. And as we've told you all game long, a pivotal game for the Wolfpack. Our Jerry Palm has them in as an 11 seed. But this would be a quad 2 loss, and it would really make Wolfpack Nation sweat heading into Selection Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, we've said it. They could still be in, but it's not going to be an easy night on Saturday night, nor waiting for the show to start at 6 o'clock on Sunday. And I like what, I don't know if they did it by design, but the fact that they're going to have a 2-for-1, they're going to get the last possession, San Jose State, in this game, unless obviously they don't get the rebound here. But now, if you're Nevada, you got a guy like Lucas who's been on fire, but he's been quiet for the last 6 minutes or so. But he's the guy you got to get the ball to, because he can create his own shot. I'd be shocked if they don't do something for him.
Lucas has 24 points tonight. It'll be Nick Davidson to inbound.
And I wouldn't waste a lot of time.
Coleman
down,
sets the screen. Lucas comes to get it. Defended by Moore. Lucas turnaround. Yes! Tied at 65.
Now you got to hold for the last shot. You got the best player on the floor, or Amari Moore. Jared Lucas not bad either, but you got to hold this, make sure the worst that happens is you go to overtime. You go with like 4 seconds to go, give yourself enough time for an offensive rebound.
Shot clock turned off. 5 seconds left in the game. Moore, the Mountain West Player of the Year, misses the three. Williams throws it up, and that's not going to count. And we're going to overtime.
Why would you do that? So you take a step back three, 4 feet behind the three-point line, and you've been taking it to the basket the whole half.
That's the way regulation ends. We're back with OT after this. Overtime about to start, but before we get there, I know you did not like that last possession for San Jose State.
No, not at all. I mean, you got the best player who's been taking the ball to the basket like crazy. He doesn't even try to make a move to the hole where they'd be shooting a 1-and-1 or 2-shot foul. If he gets fouled on the shot, I just thought you're really letting Nevada off the hook there, I think.
San Jose State did have the option to call a timeout as well. They did not. They put it in the hands of Omari Moore, and he could not knock it down.
Well, that part of it I loved.
Sure.
But what he did with it, I didn't love.
So now we go to OT. And this season, the Spartans are 2-0 in overtime. Nevada is 1-2. Second straight Wolfpack game to go to OT as they lost on Saturday in overtime at home against UNLV. Couple of guys to look at with foul trouble. For San Jose State, Trey Anderson has 4 fouls. And for Nevada, Keenan Blackshear has 4 fouls.
And Diallo hasn't been in for a while, but I think they put him in for the jump ball, which was a good move by Tim Myers.
He just knocked Lucas to the ground. Lucas is saying, I just got hit in the ear by Diallo. No call. Diallo, all 7 feet, 220 pounds. Diallo again with a hard screen on Lucas. Here's Moore going to the basket, and Coleman comes in to block it.
Yeah, Trey Coleman makes a good block here.
That's the 3rd block today for Trey Coleman. And a foul. Nick Davidson commits his second, and that will send the Spartans to the free throw line. Diallo just 53% at the free throw line this year. It's a 1-and-1. And he missed it. Davidson the rebound. Blackshear is not in there for Steve Alford. He's got the 4 fouls. It's McIntosh running the point.
I would keep him out a little bit, but he's got to come back 4 or less to go.
Lucas with 4 to shoot. He'll put it up. A rare miss by Lucas and a big rebound for Cardenas.
And Omari Moore's length bothered Jared Lucas on that shot.
Patient offensive attack here for San Jose State. Now Cardenas on the drive, and Davidson left his feet and is called for the foul. So now 3 on Nick Davidson, and Cardenas will go to the free throw line. Steve Alford biting those nails, trying to get the Wolfpack into the NCAA tournament. Last year was just the 3rd time Alford had a losing record as a head coach. And the previous 2 times that it happened, his team made the NCAA tournament the subsequent season, trying to make it 3 for 3 in that scenario for the 58-year-old Steve Alford.
He's only been a head coach for 32 years.
Won the Olympic gold medal in 1984, and he's gone to Blackshear here with 3:48 to play.
Yeah, I like it.
One more for Cardenas. He's got 9 points today. 67-65. And a foul committed on the perimeter. That's going to go against Tolbert. That's his 4th.
Getting too aggressive trying to take that handoff away.
And Tim Miles does not want to get in a free throw shooting contest against Nevada. San Jose State, the worst free throw shooting team in the Mountain West. Nevada, the 6th best free throw shooting team in the country at 78%.
Well, how about this, Andrew? San Jose State has 8 more field goals in this game than Nevada does. Nevada has shot a ton of foul shots, 17 for 21 from the free throw line right now.
And one more coming for Blackshear. That's what Nevada has done all year. Get to the line, make their free throws, and in this instance, they tie the game at 67. Here's Moore. Cardenas stops in the lane and connects.
You know, I thought Moore passed up a couple of shots on that possession.
Back and forth we go in overtime. 3 minutes left. Lucas for 3. Halfway down and out. Oh, baby Lucas, the hot hand, but that one would not drop.
Been a while since, well, he scored that last basket in regulation to tie the game, no doubt.
Moore, tough pass. Cardenas comes away with it. Only 4 on the shot clock. Out to Moore. Puts up a 3. Big time shot. Omari Moore.
This kid, he's a good player, boy. Wow.
25 for Omari Moore. Lucas trying to answer. And Tolbert the board.
All right, Nevada, don't go crazy here. You got to be smart defensively. You got plenty of time. You can't lose your cool on the defensive end and foul.
2 minutes to go, 5-point game.
But I would just let this guy do his thing.
There he goes. Moore again. No. Viola.
That was a foul.
No foul call. Tim Miles going crazy.
Oh my God, he got killed.
Lucas the other way.
That's unbelievable, Andrew. I swore he got smacked on the arm.
Tim Miles lost it. Less than 90 seconds left. Blackshear way short on the 3.
Oh, that's a bad foul.
And Williams, that's a bad one. Tim Miles still furious. Let's go back to that play and take a look.
I mean, great offensive rebound by Viola. Let's see here. couldn't see it there. I heard it. I didn't have to see it. I heard it.
Wolfpack have not made a field goal since 50 seconds left in regulation. All of their points have come at the line. And now Cardenas at the free throw line. Native of Spain. What a job Tim Miles has done. San Jose State was 8-23 last year. This season on the verge of winning their 20th game of the season.
Tolbert, Viola, those guys helped turn this thing around, no doubt.
Timeout Nevada with 1:20 to go. And the selection committee certainly keeping a close eye on this one with Nevada. You know, back in the day, it used to be where if you were ice cold going into the tournament, that worked against you. Now they say that's not the case, but this would be the third consecutive loss for Nevada, and 2 of those 3 losses would be quad 3 losses.
You know, that is going to hurt. It's going to hurt them, their numbers. You know what I mean? So they went away from that. They used to count the last 10 games of the season. They would say, what's your record in your last 10 games? That mattered. They have decided that the only thing that matters is your entire season. If you did it in November, that counts just as much as what you do in the beginning of March. So, but it's going to hurt their metrics to lose a game to a team that's 96 in the net. Now, that's for sure.
One timeout left for the Wolfpack. And there's a foul. And that's the last thing you want to do if you're San Jose State. Yeah. You stop the clock and you send a great free throw shooting team to the line.
Yeah, bad foul there by Viola.
Blackshear right back at the line. Nevada is about to shoot its 24th free throw of the game. San Jose State has taken a total of 9 free throws.
10 more field goals.
5-point game. And Trey Pettigrew, the freshman, comes in to replace Blackshear, who has 4 fouls.
No field goals for Nevada in overtime still. Now, obviously, you got to play solid defense. If you're San Jose State, you got to hold the ball out.
Cardenas in trouble. Moore able to recover, and a foul is committed. Nearly a turnover by the Spartans. Nick Davidson called for his 4th. Well, not only has San Jose State never won a Mountain West Conference tournament game, 0-8 all time, they have not won a conference tournament game since 2011 when they were in the WAC. That's the last time they won in the conference tournament.
I'm telling you, they're going to build a statue.
A Miles statue.
Oh, that was almost a foul.
It'll be Nevada ball with 1:06 to play.
Boy, Tolbert, that was close.
Final minute of OT.
Can't find Lucas.
Williams down low, Davidson reverse.
What a great catch.
4-point game. And Steve Alford will call his final timeout with 45 seconds left.
I mean, that was a great catch by Nick Davidson, the freshman.
All right, strategy-wise, 45 seconds left. You have to foul,
You have to foul because you're down 2 possessions. If you're down 1 possession and you're going to get the ball back with 15 seconds to go, down 3, okay. You're down 4, I think you have to foul. Now, you have enough time to maybe put your pressure on and foul in the front court and not foul immediately in the back court. So put your pressure on, but I think if the ball gets across, because you got maybe you make a steal. If the ball gets across half court, you have to foul. You can't let them run this down to 15 and you be down 2 possessions. Now, I do think there are some coaches out there who might not. This is what I would do in this situation.
It's going to be Trey Anderson to inbound. He's their best free throw shooter at 87%.
Well, yeah, I still would want to get it to Moore, and now they're going to have a good trap here. Trap.
Moore to Anderson, and a foul committed by Pettigrew.
I probably would have told him to foul as soon as it crosses half court, but I got no problem with that. You can't leave yourself 15 seconds and be down 2 possessions. Then that's assuming you stop them.
And it is Anderson at 87% on the season going to the line. Transfer from South Carolina. Oh, 87%, but misses the first.
They've just missed 2. You said it, Andrew. I don't know if I want to get in a foul shooting contest with these guys.
One out of 2 for Trey Anderson. 5-point game, 40 seconds left.
Got to score quick, no timeouts left.
There's Lucas trying to get up a 3. Now has a look, missed it. Rebound, Blackshear, right back up, no. And a whistle, and a foul is called inside
on Viola.
Viola commits his 4th, stopping the clock with 28 seconds left. And it sends the freshman Darian Williams to the free throw line. 77% on the year. Nevada staying alive once again thanks to free throw shooting.
But now you're going to have to foul right away. Maybe again, put a little pressure on. The ball gets passed out of the pressure, foul right away.
1 possession game, shot clock turned off, 28 seconds left.
Hey, San Jose State's going to have to make free throws. That's it. They want to win the game, they're going to have to make foul shots.
Anderson trying to get it in. And a foul is committed by Pettigrew away from the ball. So no time comes off the clock, which is a bonus for Nevada. It'll be 2 shots for Cardenas.
Who shoots 78% from the free throw line. But, you know, that was a good play because they disguised it. Because if you just grab the guy in that situation, it's going to be a flagrant 1, and they're going to shoot 2 and get the ball. So he disguised it and fouled it.
Oh, a miss by Cardenas.
I don't know. These guys feeling the heat a little bit. Three missed fouls in the last 40 seconds.
Four free throw misses in overtime for the Spartans.
And I don't know what this delay is, but that doesn't help the situation for San Jose State either. Oh, they subbed without any time going off.
Good catch by the Crew. But you're right, this is in a way kind of like icing the kicker in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean,
Cardenas has had to wait and sit on that miss.
Steve Alford doesn't have a timeout left, but he might have used one there. It's a long time.
And Nevada's really playing some mind games with Cardenas as well. Big free throw here to make it a 2-possession game. Money. McIntosh quickly up ahead. Hands off Lucas. Defended by Moore. Out to Coleman. He launches a three. Spins around. No. Pettigrew the rebound. And then Cardenas commits the foul. And that stops the clock and sends Nevada right back to the line.
But there's a situation where Trey Coleman's not the guy you wanted shooting that ball. But you got to give Pettigrew a lot of credit. That was a great rebound.
Here's the freshman from Chicago, Trey Pettigrew.
I mean, San Jose State, they've got a couple of rebounds they haven't gotten, and it's cost them. And that's what they've been all year, is a great rebounding team.
Out-rebounded by 8 today as Pettigrew makes them both. 17.7 to go, a 2-point game.
Well, you got to foul right away. You got to get open.
Anderson to Moore. Moore up ahead. Viola is all alone. Sweet music for Viola.
I got that one.
4-point game, 10 seconds left. Lucas turnaround, yes. 5.6 to go.
I'll tell you, they almost got a steal last time. Got to get open.
And a foul, and it's an intentional foul against Lucas.
See?
Wow, they're gonna call the flagrant on Lucas for fouling.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And that's exactly what David Hall told him.
And we were talking about this.
Yep, can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's a good call by David Hall. Not a good play by an experienced guy like Jared Lucas.
They have to check the clock. Well, this is going to be it for Nevada.
And were we just talking about this? That was a good foul by Pettigrew before, because
he sold it.
He sold it. You can't just grab the guy. You got to make it look like you're trying to stop him from catching the ball. But you can't just grab him. That's a flagrant one. They used to call it an intentional foul.
Now flagrant one. This is just to look at the clock. They've already called the flagrant one.
It's like you can't just grab the worst free throw shooter down one end of the floor.
Like they used to do with Shaquille O'Neal.
Exactly.
No, can't do that anymore. But what a disappointing finish to the season now for Nevada, at least this part of their season. Steve Alford told us yesterday that he thinks the resume is good enough, but they're going to have 10 losses and a 3-game losing streak, including 2 quad 3 losses at Wyoming, who finished last in the Mountain West, and at home against UNLV. And now this. So Tolbert at the line. And they're still not ready with the clock.
Yeah, this is taking a while. 44, right?
It should be 5.6 because the foul was committed before the inbound.
Yes. Steve, I heard Steve Alford say at least 4. Yeah, they haven't changed the clock yet. He grabbed him when the ball was dead. This should be pretty easy.
Tim Miles just wants to get this moving as well. The last 3 years combined, San Jose State has won a total of 20 games. This will be their 20th win of the year and send them to the semifinals against San Diego State.
Okay, so obviously the whistle's being blown before the ball comes in bounds. Yeah, it's got to be 5.6. It's got to be what was left.
Yeah, ball wasn't in.
Ball was not in. 5.6. I don't understand what the problem is.
Maybe their system that they're looking at is not synced up to our system.
I guess, but well, the kid was trying to foul without losing any time on the clock, so that should be pretty simple.
Yeah, they're looking at their own feed, the DV Sport feed, not our television feed. So you would think that the clock is not there on what they're looking at.
I mean, this
is cutting into our appetizer time.
Yeah. But I don't understand what feed, what feed are they looking at?
Not this one.
They look at another game, maybe? I mean,
fans have now turned on the crew. You got Boise State waiting in the tunnel, trying to come out to warm up. They're in the next game. Here comes David Hall for an explanation.
Difficult to get the clock in the same frame because it happened down here, okay? So we're going 5-5. Clearly an intentional foul.
Yeah,
You got that?
All right, so they had some trouble with the clock on their end. They put 5-5, which is pretty much what we had, 5-6.
Yeah, they said they couldn't get the feed with everything in the same frame.
Big free throws there for Tolbert. 4-point game. And remember, it is still San Jose State ball. After the flagrant one called against Lucas.
Just got to get the ball in bounds.
They send it back to Moore. Coleman chasing him. Moore dribbles away, no foul. And the Spartans win their 20th. What a win for Tim Miles and San Jose State. The first time they have ever won a game in the Mountain West Conference Tournament.
Where's he want the statue?
Start building it now. 0-8 all time in Mountain West Conference Tournament games, and that streak is now over. And San Jose State moves on to the semis against San Diego State tomorrow. Meanwhile, Nevada will have some sleepless nights going into Selection Sunday.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, they do have a good resume. There's no doubt about it. But this is a tough loss to take against a team that was 96 in the net. Not the kind of losses you need to take. And as you said, Andrew, 3 in a row now.
Omari Moore led the way with 26 points and 10 assists. 22 of his points came after halftime.
He played like a player of the year. I mean, he was terrific in the second half.
And AJ is with the statue, Tim Miles.
A loving embrace here, Coach Tim Miles. First Mountain West tournament win, first 20-win season since 1981. How does it feel to be making history with this team and this program?
Well, I'm grateful to be back in the business after doing media for 2. These guys have been tremendous to coach, starting with Omari right here. These guys have bought in. They're tough-minded. Coach is tough on them some days, but they dig in, and they have great aspirations, and they're willing to do all the hard work that goes with it. But really, this is our guy. Let's talk to him.
Omari Moore, you called him Batman. He's been one of the stars of your team all season. It was Sage Tolbert in the first half, but something just clicked for you in the second. You were hot. Talk about how you all play off each other in clutch moments.
Yeah, you know, in the first half, I wasn't really able to get much going, and Sage, he was really hot for us. He had maybe like 16 points in the first half. And, you know, during halftime, the coaches told me, keep being aggressive, it's going to fall, it's going to fall. So I just kept being aggressive, and, you know, I was able to step up in the second half. Sage in the first half, a lot of people did big things. Alvaro, Rob Viola, a lot of people really stepped up for us. So it was just a big team win.
And as you talk about collective input here, Coach, I heard you say stronger together, almost like a mantra in one of those late timeouts there.
Yeah.
What do you think that meant for this team as far as just, you know, the contributions all around?
Yeah, we're tougher together longer. It's something I've used in my programs for a long time. You know, we got to be mentally tough, physically tough. You know, we got to be together. We got to be really together, and we got to do it longer than the next guy. It's kind of that survivalist mentality. And that's what happened tonight. You know, we were never able to get away from them. Lucas got going, and they're really tough. But these guys are tougher together longer. They're beautiful to coach, and it's been a lot of fun.
Congratulations to you both. We'll see you tomorrow night in the semis.
We're going to keep going, that's for sure.
Congrats.
Have a good one.
All right, AJ, good stuff. Final score, 81-77. San Jose State wins. More to come later tonight on CBS Sports Network. But coming up, my guy, Adam Shine. Time to shine on CBS Sports Network.